Flying in. Memories are some of the loudest and most unexpected things that we have to deal with in our daily lives. Like that one friend who just says the weirdest stuff at the most random times and literally no one sees it coming. Memories are really strong too. Good memories give us feelings of nostalgia and add little bits of joy to our daily activities. Sadly, the same thing goes for bad memories too, or embarrassing memories that we wish to forget. Remembering one humiliating experience can kill our confidence, even if it's just temporarily. It's a nightmare that no one wishes to deal with. Sadly, no one ever sees it coming, and it's not something that you can prepare for. Or is it? It's a problem that I dealt with on a daily basis. Memories pop up at the most random times, and they literally don't care if you're having a good day or a bad day. Which is why I came up with 6 low-cost, low-effort ways that I use to cope with embarrassing memories whenever they popped up, and I psyched myself up to get myself ready, even though I wasn't feeling too confident. But first off, where did these embarrassing memories come from? Well, the truth is that your brain brings back the unpleasant sensations, that's the feeling of fear and shame, when it finds itself in a similar situation to the original event. It's kind of like nostalgia, but in a very bad way. Because I know that's one song that I really love, but then that song also triggers something for me, so I usually don't like listening to it. So now that that is out of the way, let's handle my 6 low-cost, low-effort ways to deal with embarrassing memories that randomly pop up from time to time. So the first thing I do when an embarrassing memory randomly pops up from time to time is to fight fire with fire. Because embarrassing memories really want to convince you that you're not doing all that great. Which is why I try to convince myself that that is not the case. Which is why we are here. Recently, I've been working out for the past 2 weeks now, every morning before I take my shower. It hasn't really worked so many wonders for my body physically, but it has done something really amazing for my confidence. Because you see, whenever I'm starting to feel like a trash, and I didn't do something with my day, I just remember that in the morning, I didn't fail to work out. It's like how I have YouTube videos that embarrass me, but then at the same time, I also have YouTube videos that I'm very proud of. So they kind of cancel themselves out, and I just feel normal. It's whenever you're remembering something that is really embarrassing, just try to remember something that is also very impressive, something that you did that you're very proud of. The effects will cancel themselves out and you feel somewhat normal again. So the second step isn't quite immediate. It's not an effect that you can just see once you just do it. Second step is to hang out with friends. That's for me, Sha. But in general, I would say it is to face your fears, because there's one thing that we are embarrassed about, and it's obviously springing from the fact that we are afraid or ashamed about that certain thing. And for us to really overcome this, we have to face our fears. I'm actually kind of not socially inclined. Socializing is kind of stressful for me, but I solve that by hanging out with people, because that makes me better at making friends and dealing with people. So facing your fears is one of the major ways you can build confidence in yourself. It might be low cost, but it is not low effort. It's quite hard, but there's a large payoff. If you face your fears, you give yourself the confidence and the feeling that you can handle whatever life throws at you. So if you're ever feeling like there's an embarrassing memory that's really just haunting you and you want to get over it but you can't seem to do that, why don't you just face your fear and deal with whatever it is that is bugging you. Step 3 is to post something positive on social media. The world may seem like it's out to get you and it's trying to punish you, but actually the world doesn't do that. You do that to yourself. When you're remembering something that is humiliating or embarrassing, your mind becomes overwhelmingly engrossed with a lot of negative thoughts. It helps to think about something positive or just think in another direction than the way you're already thinking normally. I have noticed that this helps me to feel a lot better in situations like this. There are a lot of Instagram accounts that I follow that help. There's mental health advocates and anxiety healer. If you guys are interested, you guys can check them out. The posts are quite positive, and whenever I'm feeling embarrassed or humiliated because I'm remembering something, I just like to post one of their posts on my status. It doesn't have to be someone else's. You can come up with something positive by yourself. Could be a funny joke or something. But yeah, that just helps you to just clear all the negative energy, not really all of them, but at least some of them, and get your mind moving in another direction. So the fourth step is to make a YouTube video. That is what I do. It might sound ridiculous, but it might just work for you. When you're feeling embarrassed or humiliated because you're remembering a memory, it's important for you to remember that you've been binging your whole life since season 1, episode 1. So just because one episode had you doing something very stupid That's it doesn't mean that's how you are throughout. It doesn't mean that that person you are today is the sum total of who you've always been in your entire life. So just take that little part, that little episode, that little portion of your life that looks like it's awful, or you're really humiliated about, and just look for ways that you can work on it. As for me, whenever I think about something like that, I decide to make a YouTube video about it. I do my research, I look for ways that I can improve, and then I work towards that in that direction, and I share that content with you guys, and I really appreciate you guys watching them. Happy Sunday, guys. Thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate every single one of you that stuck to this point. I really hope this video helps, and I hope you find other creative ways to deal with your embarrassing memories that come up randomly from time to time. I am deciding to post videos on Sundays now because I think that helps me get ready for Monday, and Mondays I think that helps me get ready for Monday. Yeah. So anyways, thank you all for watching this video. I really appreciate every single one of you again, and this has been Rema flying out.